Okay, so I'm thinking again, what is the easiest way to do this? I can either distribute, I know what I'm gonna get when if I distribute, that's easier for me to think about, or I can divide 6 divided by 1.5, I don't know what that is, so I'm not gonna deal with that. I distribute 1.5 W plus, remember, these are, every time you write those rainbows, you should have little multiplication signs, think that is multiplying. It doesn't change the fact that there's adding right here, that's a mistake that a lot of people make. 1.5 W plus 1.5 times 2 is 3 equals 6. Then what's the opposite, last thing being done to W? First you multiply by 1.5, then you're adding 3. So you undo the last thing that's being done to W. Subtract 3. 1.5 W equals 3. Would you look at that? I'm dividing by 1.5. Divide by 1.5. W equals, what's 3 divided by 1.5? We should know that. It's 2. And you'll notice oftentimes, if you can just get yourself started, like you can say, look at this and say, hey, this has got all this stuff and this extra stuff, just look at one thing. What is one step I can do at a time? Don't look at the big things. The big thing will scare you off. But if you look at and you're like, hey, I can get rid of that plus 2 first, and then you get to this section and you're like, all right, what are my 2 options? I don't love either one of them because I look at it looks like I'm going to have a decimal. But then you can say, I eventually was like, hey, I'm going to distribute because I know I'm going to get something. I actually know what it is as opposed to 6 divided by 1.5, which I don't know what it is off the top of my head. You can do it either way. But what is the simplest step for me to take next? And just doing one step at a time. Last one is C on page 208. And it has 2x plus 5 times 2x minus 1. Or sorry, 2 minus x, I believe. Yep. Equals 40. Alright, so this one is a little bit more challenging because we got variables here and we got variables here. And we want our variables together, but these are stuck inside here. So that makes it a lot more challenging on what to do. So